Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatexhomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Thursday morning forecast update. It looks like we'll see a few lingering thunderstorms today. This will mainly be south of Interstate 20, so the rain chance is going down today for most of us, and we'll start to feel some of the humidity back with us today, and we'll dry out as we head into the weekend. The story this weekend will be the typical summer heat returning, so if you're lucky enough to see some rain today, just kind of enjoy it. It may be a little while before we see it return. In the rain yesterday, high in 84 in Shreveport and 81 in Texarkana today. It looks like most of us likely headed for the low 90s, but you can see there is some rain south of I-20. There will be a slow drift to some of these thunderstorms this morning. Seen this setup before. Sometimes we can see repeated rounds of thunderstorms develop here, so if you're in Shelby, Panola County, DeSoto, Sabine, Natchitoches parishes, just kind of be on the lookout for that this morning, as we could have some slow drifting storms tend to drop some heavy rain at times. We do basically have this little disturbance. It's showing up as a stationary front there on the map, but it's an upper level disturbance which is kind of triggering this rain, which will drift north to south. So pretty much the northern Arklatex expected to stay dry today. We could see maybe just an isolated shower, and that's just about it. So most of us in the low to mid 70s. We do have the usual locations north of I-30 in the 60s. It's actually a pretty comfortable morning. Still have a northeast and east wind about 5 miles per hour, but today the winds switch around to the southeast, so that's off the Gulf of Mexico. That's why we'll start to feel that humidity come back today, and your forecast high temperatures upper 80s and low 90s, but I do think it will feel a little bit warmer today just due to that increase in humidity, which will start occurring as we head through the afternoon and evening today. Story as we head into Friday and the weekend, there is this big ridge of high pressure here that's typically the summer ridge that builds in and keeps us very hot and dry. August is our driest month. We've been fortunate to have the low humidity and some of that rain out there this week because we haven't been under the influence of that ridge, but that ridge is going to expand and build over us this weekend, which will bring some very hot conditions and likely squeeze us dry. So here's a look at your Robins Toyota FutureCast for today. Just hoping to see some cloud cover out there to limit the sunshine. You can see there's really not a lot as far as the rain is concerned, but I do think we'll see some of those showers and storms linger today south of Interstate 20. As far as the coverage of the rain in the afternoon, not very impressive at all, so we'll likely have a dry afternoon and evening. And for your Friday, just maintain that 20% chance of rain, as you will see some pop-up showers here as we go through the day Friday. And once we hit the weekend, it looks like most of this activity will come to an end. So the story as we head into the weekend will become the heat, as we'll warm into the mid, even upper 90s with the high humidity. Potentially could have those heat index values close to 105, so it wouldn't be surprising to see the heat advisories back with us maybe this weekend and early next week. It will be a hot start to next week, but we do have the ridge breaking down enough that we could see some of those sea breeze type scattered storms pop up through the middle of next week. Hopefully that will shave a few degrees off the highs, and overnight lows, which have been so pleasant this week, will continue to warm up once we hit the weekend. Typical sunrise temperatures as we head through the weekend and next week will be in the mid 70s.